Hello, hello. It's me again, but today we will answer this worksheet. Are you ready? Let's start. Number 1, Ahmed is playing with his toy truck. Letter A, name the force acting on the truck. First, you should take a look at this picture. Here you can see that Ahmed is moving the car away from him. So the force here is, yes, you are right, it's push. Because Ahmed is moving the car away from him. So it's a push. Or you can write pushing. Letter B, name the force acting on the truck. Here, Ahmed is moving the truck near to him or towards him. So here the answer will be, yes, you are right, pull or pulling. Letter C, Ahmed wants to measure the force needed to move his truck. What equipment could he use to measure this force? We said we have a tool that we can use it to measure forces. This tool is called, yes, you are right, force meter or Newton meter. So here we will write force meter. The last one, letter D, Ahmed wants to make his truck move faster. Suggest one way that he can do this. We said if you want to move faster, you should push, yes, harder. Excellent. So Ahmed should push his truck, yes, harder. So we will write push it harder. Great job, honey. Number 2, Rajiv measures forces. This is a boy, and he is using this equipment or this tool. He uses equipment X. Where is X? Where is X? It's here. To measure a force. So he uses X to measure a force. Write down the name of equipment X. We said that the tool we use to measure forces is called force meter. So here we will write force meter. Letter B, the force of the bag on X is 2 units. Yes, I can remove units and write Newton because we know that the unit of a force is, yes, the unit is newtons or a capital letter N. He said the force on the bag on X is 2 units. So this force meter refers to 2N. Describe how he can decrease the force on X. What does it mean by decrease? Decrease means make it less. What should we do to make the force on this force meter less? Yeah, we have different opinions. We can write remove the bag. If he removes the bag, the force will be 0, and 0 is less than 2. That's right. Also, we have another opinion. We can write remove things from the bag. When you remove things from the bag will be lighter and it will be less than 2. So we can write remove things from the bag. Great job. Describe how Rajab can increase the force on X. What does it mean by increase? Increase means make it more. How can I increase the force on this force meter? Yeah, we have different answers. We can write put another bag. If you put another bag, those two bags will be heavier than the one bag, and the force meter will measure more than 2 units. Also, you can say or write put things inside the bag to make it heavier. That's right. Great job. Okay. Number 3, Jack is measuring the forces on different objects. We have 3 objects, a brick, a shoe, and a car. And each force meter here is reading, a specific number for the force. Letter A, which object has the greatest force? Greatest force means the greatest reading or the greatest number. Which number here is the greatest number? Yes, it's 15. But here he didn't say write the number. He said which object has the greatest force. So I will write brick. B, Jack puts his results in a table. Actually, we should put the result in a bar chart or a table to make the investigation more accurate, or maybe to make it more organized. Okay? Here we have 2 things, object and force in Newton. We said that the first column here is the thing that we change it. And this column here, the second column, it's the thing that we measure it. In any investigation, we change one thing, measure one thing, and keep the other the same. So the first thing that we wrote it inside the first column, it's the thing that we change it. The second will be the thing that we measure it. Okay? We should complete the table. From where I can complete it? From the diagram or the picture. The object is brick. Force in Newton, the brick, it's 15 Newton. Should I put Newton? No, because here you have the unit, okay, in the heading. The shoe is done for you, it's 11, and the toy car is 7 Newton, but I will write 7 only because the N is here in the heading. Letter C, Jack measures 2 more objects that have less force. This is the key word that I wanted. Than the toy car. What is the force of the toy car? It's 7 Newton. So here I will write 7 Newton. What do you want? He wanted from you to circle the 2 objects he measures. He measures 2 objects that have less force than the toy car. We said the toy car is 7, so I wanna circle 2 things that less than the toy car or less than 7. Yes, scissors because they are 1, and the apple because it's 2. Great job. Here, number 4, Yuri has a balloon. He blows into the balloon. Complete the sentences. Choose the best words from direction, force, speed, pull, push, shape. Yuri puts the balloon in his mouth. He uses what? To what? Air? Actually, if you want to change the shape of the balloon, you should use a force because we said that forces change the shape. So here he uses a force. Great job. To what? If I blow a balloon, I will use a force to push air into the balloon. يبقى he uses a force to push air into the balloon. The balloon, it changes. As you can see here, the balloon, it changes shape. You are right. Number 5, we have this diagram here. The toy boys are moving the box. This is a box, and those are the two boys. One boy is pushing it, and one boy is pulling it. So we have two forces, pushing and pulling. Letter AI, the pushing force is shown by arrow. We have two arrows here, letter A and letter B. You should write which letter is showing the pushing force. Yes, you are right. Letter B shows the pushing force. So here, pushing force is shown by arrow B, because here, this man is pushing the box away from him. But this man is pulling the box towards him or near to him. Letter AI, the pulling force is showing by arrow, pulling by arrow A. Because as I said, this man is pulling the box towards him or near to him. Letter B, both boys now pull in opposite direction with the same force. So here, this boy will pull with the same force in the same or opposite, yes, in the opposite direction with this boy. So it's like this. And this is the boy. Both of them, they are pulling with the same force. If this boy is pulling with 100 Newton, this boy will pull with 100 Newton. So now they are pulling with the same force in opposite direction. What will happen to the movement of the box? If they are pulling with the same force in opposite direction, the box will not move. So here we will write the box will not move. But if this boy is pulling with 200 Newton, the box will move to this boy with the greatest force. Number 6, Nanny is measuring forces. She has this equipment or this tool. What is the piece of equipment called? Yes, this equipment X is called force meter. Letter B, what does it measure? Underline the correct answer. As you know, the force meter measures the force, and the forces unit is called newtons. Now we finish. If you have any question, ask me. Now we finish. See ya. Bye.